Alright, let's get this started. We have Sayori over there, or at least what's left of her. We're gonna go for Natsuki now. So let's go. Who should I have to show my poem to next? Oh god, Monica. Monica was being creepy last time. Hi, Falky. God, I hate you. Having a good time so far? I forgot the voices I gave them. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, for a moment there's like a speck of something on my computer screen, made her look like she had like the nose of Voldemort. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Don't mind me just playing with my hoodie strings, getting distracted. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Hahaha! Don't worry, Falky. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? What's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon? Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like it, Falky. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Hahaha. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Ahaha, if you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Hahaha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money, or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Holy fuck! But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. Again! Holy fuck! If someone is that hungry... Oh my god. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Again! Very sad! Reminds me of, Levi from Attack on Titan. Speaking of Attack on Titan, this doesn't really have anything to do with Attack on Titan. Like, I reached the final issue of One Punch Man, and it just took a turn for, like, Attack on Titan. I won't say, like, I was just left in shock at the sudden turn. It was supposed to be a comedy, like, manga/anime, but holy fuck, things went awful. At least it wasn't that horrible turn. Not really horrible, but that turn that caught me off guard in, Black Butler, the manga. I wasn't prepared for that. I had to step back for a moment and just think. I had to put my phone down and contemplate what the fuck I just saw and read. I mean, I know, it's manga, it's anime, of course it's gonna be crazy, but I mean, the shit I've been consuming is pretty normal, so seeing something not normal is odd. And what do I mean by normal? There's rhythms, there's patterns, like, you know that, you know, like, certain things aren't gonna happen. And then they do, and you're just caught off guard as to why the fuck that happened. I mean, that could be a good thing, but that can also be a bad thing, especially if it happens way too often. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. He wasn't looking at me. Wait, didn't somebody else write this? Or did she write this? I don't know. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, that's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines, not worlds and lines, so that might work. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? This game just makes me want to write poetry. Or, I was gonna say sit down write poetry, but then my brain's like, no, say write poetry. And that would have made sense, but you can't go with both. You know those moments where you want to say one thing, but you want to say another thing, and so it just comes out wrong? It's just an amalgamation of words. God, human language is not easy. With bats, you can just screech in sonar, or screech audibly. I mean, audibly as in humans can hear it. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I kind of had an epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on strongly. What does epiphany even mean? I know it's not good. Is it like I have a feeling it's like an existential crisis. How the fuck? Okay, not epilepsy. An epiphany is an experience of a sudden and striking realization. Generally, the term is used to describe scientific breakthrough or religious or philosophical discovery. I mean, it's like an existential crisis, but instead of breaking down into tears or something, or just shutting down and like toning out people talking to you, yeah, I don't know. You suddenly come across this amazing scientific idea. Okay. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. I've practically read all this. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It says this... Okay, I swear to God, the game music sounds slightly off. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. And if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's... God, I gotta give Natsuki the voice. Okay. I got this. Oh, it's nothing! Natsuki dismisses the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is... cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can it be cute? I didn't know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Falky did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Falky liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Falky appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh my fucking god. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Falky started showing up. Okay, we need to move on. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry about that. My lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Falky hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Falky? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Monica? What the fuck are you doing? Hey Falky. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Maybe if you had Sayori, things would be better. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk, her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Falky, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. You know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. It's just... I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Falky. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... No book discussing? Okay, then. Okay, then. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Falky. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's just me or it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Ryu glanced over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. I thought something just came over me, I guess. The curtain's over there. I don't have this game in full screen, but the curtains and my background is a picture of Elt's castle, the castle in Germany. It's a really nice picture. Anyways, it just shows some trees, so I keep thinking, oh, the window shows outside. No, it doesn't. It's just my dumb brain thinking that. I know. Horrible, awful commentary, but I'm just scraping the bottom of the barrel for commentary here. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Falky, I don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. You make... what? They make me a little too happy. Okay. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a bit brighter with you around sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez! Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Nice text, Natsuki. How'd you get that font? I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Meeples, sailcloth, blindsight, lifeline, and anan what? Faultlessly offered. What? I'll accept your apology anyways. If it helps you make if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Ah, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Falky. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyways. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much lately. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Falky? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Ah, I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Okay. What's the story about anyways? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in front of the cover. Basically, it's about the religious camp that has turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of horror stories have religious camps. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Not the most creative one. And you know what? That's okay. I mean, if I saw that book, I'd probably skim over it, but like if I saw a book like that in the library, I'd probably skim over it, but I don't know, I would do, like, if I was convinced to read a few pages, I might actually read it, because, I don't know. Thing is, I don't know, the amount of times I've talked about books on my streams, you guys probably think I read a lot of books. I don't. I really don't. I'm very picky with my books. Somehow I've managed to just keep a book in my hands every time. Like, I've managed to always find a book when I've finished one, which is surprising, but I do not read that much at all. The only times I read is, not at the best times, which is when I should probably be doing work in school, and even now, I'm not really... I mean, I am reading, but I'm reading manga on my phone, so... Yeah, it doesn't really look like I'm reading, but you know what? Reading is reading, so, yeah. But I don't really read that much. And the people trapped there... Oh wait, I already have read this. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them too. Oh, that might be a little bit of spoiler. But anyways, I'm really into it. Never mind, I would definitely read something like that. Cutting people's limbs off and selectively breeding them. That's a level of cruelty I do want to read about. That probably sounded fucked up, but I just enjoy watching. Well, god damn it. Okay, I don't enjoy watching suffering, but like I have specific like things I enjoy watching when it comes to suffering. Like I have specific tastes. I love watching the hopelessness, the hopeless look come over people's eyes as they realize that they're probably gonna die. Well, not really. Like I said, very specific. Anyways, but anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. What are you, a masochist? That's kind of dark, isn't it? Just my style. I can't really do chef's kiss because then I'll bump the mic. I heard footsteps outside. I wonder if my mom is home from her latest hit. Moving on. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Isn't it wonderful when you think everything's gonna be fine and then, god damn it, my fucking sleeves. Boom! It's just darkness. Darkness everywhere. Blood. Death. Tears. Screaming. Screaming. Screaming! Okay. I sound insane, don't I? Okay. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Falky? I am a huge fan of this. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. That's an introvert for you. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. How does cutting people's limbs off in religious camps turned into prison experimentation camps make you take a new look at life from a strange new perspective? How? How does it do that, Yuri, you purple-eyed wench? When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless. Anyways, there are good people in the world, and you're not worthless. My fucking nose is itchy. I don't know what I'm making weird noises now. Sorry, I just let the embarrassment soak in for a moment. Alright, Yuri. Then suddenly, I'm rambling. Ow! God, I pulled something. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. And the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Are you okay? I mean, you don't have to, but... Haha, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright, is it fine? It's fine if I sit here, right? Oh, shit. If you couldn't tell already, these are Skittles. I mean, you couldn't really tell. I mean, there's no way you could tell. All you heard was just the... But, yeah, I got Skittles. My friend convinced me to walk to a nearby store with her during lunchtime. And my fucking lazy ass, my fucking lower legs were... Oh my god, my neighbor's lights, their, like, back light is flickering, and now it looks like gunfire. Okay, it stopped. Okay. My legs hurt. And, like, I literally felt like just... standing was painful. I did not want to stand. Yeah. So, I need to get out more. I keep saying that, and then I don't. But, maybe I could just take walks, but then there might be people. I mean, there's this park I like to go to, but... There's 2 parks. Close by each other. And... one of them isn't used that often, because it's kind of older. I mean, it used to have older equipment, now it's been replaced, but there's still not that many people. But then there's people there. Sometimes there's people there. When there should be people there. And I don't like it. I don't like it. They look at me for like 5 seconds, and that's long enough for me to feel like they're looking at me forever. They're probably thinking, why is this random bat just walking outside? Okay, I'm gonna move on. I had more things to say, but I'll think about them. I'll just... Moving on! I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. Anyways, so we went to the store and she's like, oh, is there anything you want? Nothing too overpriced, and so I just grabbed some Skittles. Delicious. I got the berry kind. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just not something it's just something I'm not very used to! That is reading in the company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Excuse me for a moment. Sorry about that, my brother was just trying to loan Shark some snacks out of me. You know, the usual. Oh, by my brother I mean the voices in my head, of course. I usually save my snacks, so he always comes to me for anything, so, yeah. I told him one time that, the trading is scarce because, it's not Halloween yet, or something like that, so, yeah. Halloween is when we harvest the crops. And by crops, I mean trick-or-treating. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. I know that feeling when you show your friend something and you're like looking over their shoulder to see their reaction or watching their face because you want to see, especially if it's like a funny video or if you're showing your parents a funny video and you want to make sure that they don't get like offended or mad at you. It's even worse when they don't even show any expression on their face and they just hand your phone back to you and they don't do anything. Like you're like, well, was it funny? And they're like, uh-huh. That's the reality I live with. Moving on! I almost fell out of my chair. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the— What the fuck?! I'm pretty sure that said something— What? Okay. I don't want to jump to conclusions, Yuri, but that text kind of seemed a little, vulgar. Delicious Skittles. Oh shit, Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Yeah, what are you, Canadian? Bitch. Bitch. Fucking bitch. Fucking purple-eyed. I don't know, I'm trying to think of an insult that starts with P. Purple-eyed prick. There we go, finally. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, hahaha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's, and then fucking nose. Then hold my book more between the two of them. I gotta get tested for white nose syndrome. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like a fungus that grows in bat noses. It kills us. It's awful. It's been spreading. God, fucking itchy nose! It's been spreading. Not good. I'm gonna put these Skittles somewhere far away where I can't reach them, so I don't eat Skittles throughout the entire stream, and you guys have to hear my disgusting... Fruit fly! Get out of my face, fruit fly! I notice the fruit flies are getting skinny as fuck because they can't find any food. It's fun to watch them die. I suppose so. Your team closes their own copy. I love how horrible the commentary in this stream is. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I can turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb before it flips to her side. After it flips to her side. Okay. But in holding it like this, we're held even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes met. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. You know what this reminds me of? God, I don't know if I'm getting sidetracked. I don't know if this is annoying for you guys, but I mean, sometimes when I'm watching videos or I'm reading shit, I gotta stop and just process. One, because my brain is slow as hell sometimes, and two, because my brain it just won't shut up. Because my imagination is going. Oh my god. That's also why I find it kinda, like when I'm watching stuff, and like my brother's like showing stuff on the TV, and like I have the urge to just like I want to stop and think about something, right? But I can't, because, I mean, I can't just ask for him to pause it and then just sit there doing nothing, because that would make me look like an idiot. Since you've been so patient with me, yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. I don't know. We continue to the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little bit fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Valky? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be well, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Fucking fruit fly. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. What are you talking about? It was perfect last time. Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Is this binary or something? Not binary, but I don't fucking know. It's some kind of code. I didn't know you could do that, Natsuki. That's pretty cool. Valky! Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you! I was waiting for a long time! Yuri took me away. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. I'm not afraid anymore. It was scary for a few seconds, but not anymore. Let's see how long this goes. Okay, let's move on. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Falky, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't cry. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Okay. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me! Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it isn't the end? I don't think necks spin that way. I'm no expert on humans. After all, I can't get drawing their little toe beans, right? But I don't think their necks bend that way. I don't think their necks bend that way. Hi again, Falky. How's the writing going? Natsuki attacked me. Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Falky. I was going ooh in my head all while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Deep, but I made it cute. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? But I didn't do that kind of writing for you. What? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. Uh-oh. Huh! Almost sounds like me. Oh no. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions, so blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Yeah, that's an introvert. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Yeah, Natsuki went fucking apeshit. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me, the colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent, grating. I don't know what that word is. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless pain of meaningless. Delete her. I won't delete anybody. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. What the fuck was that, Monica? I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Yuri? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, The poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on. That doesn't really matter. It feels like it feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. Rotating wheel. Turning on an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Oh my fucking god. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time. Devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky exploding exploding stars. God's disproving the existence of God. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks on second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head, a holy stake tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears. And open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. I actually like this one. This is nice. I like that. I really like that. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. On my pen, not your pen. What do you mean my pen? What did you do to my pen? Hyperactive. I hope you mean as in imagination, like what you wrote in the poem. And by my pen, you wrote a poem. With that pen. Yuri, what the fuck did you do, my pen? That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Ahahaha. Where the fuck is my hand sanitizer? Where the fuck? Okay, there better be some fucking hand sanitizer in here. Oh god, I don't have any fucking hand sanitizer. Okay, huh. Okay. I feel, okay, huh. I'm okay. Therapy. Now. For you. Get therapy. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. microphones are nice and adjusted. Okay. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Falky joined, and we've started with some club activities. Of course, it's more lively with me. I'm a bat. Everything gets batty when I arrive. I'm the life of the party. I'm not really. Actually, yes, I am. Just at lunch at school, someone's standing on a chair, like, I feel like a king doing this. And last year, I would often, you know, call people peasants and everything in the printmaking class. And we were in the English class next to the printmaking class. And our printmaking teacher was there with that English teacher that we were eating luncheon, right? Both of them are the best teachers ever. Anyways, so the girl's like, I feel like I'm a leader here, and she's like, bow down to me, peasants. So then I get up on the chair and I say, you dare defy me! I was calling people peasants before you. She was grade 12. I'm grade 11, but it doesn't matter. I'm the true ruler. I was actually tempted to just model my server like a kingdom, but I thought, nah, it's gotta be a cave. It's gotta be a roost. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. Oh, okay, yeah, of course we do. And the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets more noisy and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're really looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Falky? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Falky to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Falky joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Falky isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. Hey! Yes, I am! I have classical books. I have Dracula! Bram Stoker's Dracula and the Island of Dr. Moreau. I gotta reread that one. I like that one. I really did. That one's up there with my favorites. That one was really good. I should read hold on, who wrote it? H.G. Wells. I should read the rest of his books. The Invisible Man, I think, is one of them. Or is it George Orwell? It's some guy that's probably dead now, sadly. That's the sad fact about classics. You can't get any more of them than that already exist. I mean, I think that makes sense. And technically, more classics will appear as, time goes on, but I don't know. I want to read something that came before my time. Something classy. Classics that will probably appear in this generation are just, I don't think they'll be my thing. They definitely won't. I already don't think I like the current books that are really popular with other kids. The other youngins in my generation, but that's just my opinion. In fact, wait, I already read that. And that's everyone! Sorry, but you're really the only one who is interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. Monarch is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Falky want to get members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue this situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why do I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Falky, why did you even join this club? What are you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. It's just I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking it away. No, Falky, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion for the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Whoa. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? That's not nice. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy that with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I would! Fuck you, Yuri. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision for the right club. For the right club? I don't fucking know what I'm saying. But what about you, Falky? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answers better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. Huh. That's actually some wise words. It's about the quality of the members, not the quantity. It's always quality over quantity. Well, except when you're shopping online. Because shit gets really expensive. Like on Etsy. Well, it's Etsy. What do you expect? It's handmade shit from artists. So, yeah. I mean, I found like a pattern to make this dragon, this little dragon that you can put on your back for $15 or $20. And it's so cool! I really want that. I don't know how to fucking sew. But I know someone who does. My mother! But I don't want to overburden her with demands. I don't want to be over-demanding. I don't want to be a pain in the ass. So, yeah. I mean, she already made this really nice school bag for me. So, yeah, that's enough for me. I could learn how to sew, but I'd probably end up butchering the instructions and making this horrible amalgamation of sad fabric. Sad fabric. That's a great combination of words. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own. Don't cry. Don't cry. It's okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. Stop crying. Stop crying. Stop crying. Stop it. Stop it. Stop crying. Stop crying. Stop crying. Stop it. Stop! Stop crying! Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Okay, there's more coming out. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe... Are you done? Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Falky? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Falky before we leave. No, don't leave me! Don't leave me! I mean, I know I don't trust you, but please, don't leave me! Just want to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Well, that's it, gang. This is where I get murdered. Been a nice run. Things have been a little bit hectic, haven't they? Falky, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I really hate to see you unhappy. Is it just me or is it getting darker? It's getting darker. It's getting darker. I really hate to see you unhappy. Monica? Monica! Monica, what's going on? I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? Why is it quiet? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. I'm not a person though, I'm a bat. People means humans, right? You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No! Stop it! Mouse. Love. Music. Bun Bun. Poof. Sweet. Kitty. Oh, shit! Sugar. Vanilla. Candy. Play. Promise. Calm. Shit! Giggle. Charm. Monica? Warm. Dream. Games. Fun. Blanket. Those are all words that Natsuki likes. Hi, Falky. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to! Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Look. I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatening or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. But I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Ah, yes. Down to earth and blunt. I think down to earth is the right word. But blunt is. You're being blunt, Yuri. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? That's going a little far. No. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Falky, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Falky's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Rhys stands up and makes her way to the closet. I was actually thinking of making some hot chocolate, for the stream, but my computer was being a giant douche, and it was being slow, so I decided to restart it. And then it got stuck on, like, the blue, like, reset screen, and it was like, oh yeah, like it just said, oh, we're getting your PC ready for you. Finally, it, changes, and it's like, oh, we're getting an update ready, and I'm like, well, okay, just don't take too long. Then I get a black screen. Then it comes back, and it's like, oh yeah, we're getting an update ready! I love you, computer, but sometimes you're really strange. Strange, computer. For some reason when I said that, I just had this idea of, like, this, like, computer, but it's like this eldritch, like, weird shaped, like, you know how, Cthulhu's little home is described? I don't know what it's called, but you know how his home is described as being, like, oddly shaped? Yeah, that's what I imagined it to look like. That would be a cool concept. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf and the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Again! Me! I have long leggies. Fun Falky fact. When I was a little itty-bitty baby bat pup, right? A little sky puppy, I wouldn't walk because, like, and, my mom was like, oh, why isn't little Falky, walking? Turns out, I wasn't walking because whenever I stood up, it would be, like, my long legs would make it look so tall, like I was just standing. God, my fucking words failed. Okay. It would make it look like I was just too high. Whenever I stood up, I felt like I was too high, so I'd just plop back down because I didn't like it. Because my leggies were so long that me brain got scared because of how high I was. Also, I faked not being able to walk for the longest time because I would follow my oldest brother around, and he would try to get everyone's attention saying I was walking, then I would plunk back down. I was caught eventually. Can you imagine if I wasn't caught? I would just be crawling constantly. I mean, I kind of am. I'm a bat. We can't really stand very well. Best we can do is just awkwardly crawl at a slow pace. Just someone picks us up and puts us on a tree or something. Like picking up an insect or a caterpillar and letting it, you know, crawl onto a tree. That's what bats are like. That's how pathetic we are. Our only defense is strength in numbers. Oh my god, that's depressing. That's why I don't go out much. Because you never know when an owl might snatch me. Okay. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored. Just waiting here, so I decide to look for her. I gotta check something. Okay, there we go. So I'm just checking if the stream is doing okay. If my fucking Google could just fucking whatever it is, Google could just load. Okay, it is public, okay. Average watch time, 4 minutes. What? Really? You guys are only watching for 4 minutes? Playbacks, 17! Chat rate 0, current viewers 1. Wait, average watch, oh wait, hold on, is that how long wait, what? Playbacks? Wait, what is going on? What is all this? 1. 2. 1. Hold on. Okay, so I had 2 people for, like, brief times. 0. Okay. This is cool. And also depressing. Okay, close that shit. And back to the game. Get that bullshit out of my face. I don't care about my notifications! Oh my fucking god. Every fucking time I open Google, I just get this barrage of YouTube notifications. Is that it? Are we done? Okay, good. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone's sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Therapy. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Falky, do you like oolong tea? I thought that's a coloring tea. Oolong tea? Never heard of it. I do like bubble tea, though. God, I could really go for some bubble tea. Moving on. Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Haha. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Falky. Yeah, of course I am! Beneath that sleeve is cuts! God. Okay, moving on. Okay. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Falky, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. Actually, whenever I don't really have to wait that long, but whenever I wait for the bus to come, I just like to sit in the shade and with my backpack against the wall, and it's really nice. Like, it actually feels like I'm not hunched over, or I'm you know, like my back actually feels supported. It's a really nice feeling. I'm saying this as I am currently massaging my spine. Do you know how hard it is to find chiropractors for bats? It's impossible. Not only are our little bones tiny, but not many people give a fuck. Okay. Not many people care enough to help a little batty with its bone problems. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain very regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Yeah, I wonder why. It's mostly because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Oh, the sound effects for the chocolate. Oh my god, I can smell the Skittles. Red and green. Guess we're getting festive up in here. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Tastes like sugar and diabetes. I love the feeling of my enamel crying in pain. Sorry, I was just looking at something. I thought I saw something. Okay, moving on. Sorry for the long swaths of silence. I'm getting distracted easily. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression that I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes I finally manage to relax a little. God, does it really take that much to, focus on a book when someone's reading it next to you? God. I mean, I've never really read next to a crush, so I don't know how it feels. Forever alone. After all, who wants to hang out with a bat? They're full of diseases. I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book and finished opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. He opens the book with both hands. She holds it like she holds it so I don't have any harder time of reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh no, the left arm. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate and candy pop and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation's... God damn humans and their wordy words with their wordy letters and lettery letters and letters. The situation was completely normal. Natural! But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate into her mouth. That's a fucking... How is she holding on to that? Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... She looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Falky? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Falky. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Falky. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Falky. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Falky? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Just take some deep breaths. Just sit down. I don't know. I'm not good when it comes to people with anxiety. I've heard that even just saying take a few deep breaths doesn't help. I don't know. Just sit down. Do whatever makes you calm down. I don't know. Take a hot bath or something. I don't know. I don't know. The best I can recommend is just taking deep breaths. And if that doesn't work, I don't know, do what makes you happy. Just leave the situation. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. I feel exposed. I feel like an ant under a magnifying glass. Huh. Monica! Was I about to get sexually assaulted or something? Holy shit. It's time to share poems! Oh. I thought you left, but that's good. You're still here. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. Not as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too, for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to the therapist. Yes! I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, but it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. Okay, you're getting desperate, which is concerning. Not that when I say desperate, I mean, like, it's concerning that, like, she's this desperate. And, you know, I don't know, it came out wrong. I didn't like how she was being desperate. I'm concerned that she's being desperate. That's what I mean. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Do not let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Uh-oh. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's your own fault that she's so unlikable. I feel like this isn't even them talking. This isn't them speaking. It's something else. Can you even hear me, Falky? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. I feel like it's Monica. It's fucking Monica. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica? Just no. Finally! Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Falky, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Falky. I've never met anyone as nice as you. Yeah, this is strange. She's getting a little too... Like, I get how some people who seem shy and reserved can really come out of the shell, but this is a little much. This is too much. I could die. Not really, but... Hold on, wait, what did she say? If anyone as nice as you, I could die. Not really, but... I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. This is what I was concerned about. These are the people you don't ever want to talk with. These are the people you need to get a restraining order for. I'll give myself paper cuts on so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ugh! You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it! Red. I think that says red. I don't know. Do you like it? No. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell the poem's about. Really fascinating. Get a restraining order for the entire cast. I think Sayori is fine. Sayori and Natsuki are fine. In fact, I want to help Natsuki. Fun fact, this is the game that was blamed for at least one teen suicide. Yeah, I heard about that. Not surprising. And you know what? A lot of games are blamed for a lot of shit. Okay. Among Us has probably been blamed for a bunch of shit. Any, game that skyrockets popularity is gonna get blamed for something. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. I'm not a fucking dog. Look, I know I'm an animal. I know I'm a bat. But you should have endowed it with your sound, not your scent. I have big earsies that I use to hear you. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? You're going a little far. You back? You back to your senses now? I think I'm going to vomit. Falky, I think you saw something earlier that we weren't supposed to see. Monica, I think it's a little late for that, don't you think? You fucking red-headed brunette bitch. I don't know. Fuck. I don't feel safe. Like, when Yuri, I think, was just being creepy. I kind of had my back, not against, like, the back of my chair. I was kind of lounging on, like, the side, like, by leaning against it with my, flank, I guess is the right word. So, when she started being a little creepy bitch, I just slowly adjusted myself. I don't even feel safe putting my feet down into the darkness below. Ugh. I'm gonna need more Skittles for this shit. Alright, I got my green fagger. I cannot speak! I got my green dragon figurine. God, green faggerine. God, what is wrong with my English? Okay. I think I don't want to tell you about this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings different ones to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I wouldn't call it messed up. I would call it, get some fucking help and support your friend, you bitch! God, these people! Okay. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. No! I think it is! Maybe? I don't know. I'm no psychologist. I'm starting to become one. I'm starting to become a therapist, but I'm not. Disclaimer, I am not a psychologist, but if you need to vent, I'll listen. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be, like, a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that will probably be best for her. Well, if you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. No, you don't. Anyway, I guess we won't have to worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's, effective. Here goes. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kinda messed up, at, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's move on. Is this really important? Start the dot to reveal special message. I'm gonna get jump scared, aren't I? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common for shouting that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good with that. Yuri, you can... well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Falky? I'm gonna go home and cry in bed from all the shit I've seen. Falky's going to help me. No, I'm not. Wait, you? You have the easiest job. You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too! What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know! All you care about is dragging Falky around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica! Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Falky decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Falky make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Falky, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Shut your mouth! Jesus Christ, this is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? God! Natsuki! No! Shit! Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all! It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Falky for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Falky away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Falky. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Falky, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Don't murder me. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Nobody. Game. Eyes. God, no. I don't like the eyes! Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. Okay. I'm just holding my dragon figurine close to me. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. But I'll just be breathing out. Do you mean like breathing in what I'm breathing out? Because that's just going to be carbon dioxide. You'll suffocate, Yuri. You'll suffocate! You'll die! Doesn't it feel nice to have someone to care about you so much? You are sounding like the stereotypical yonderu, whatever the fuck they're called, whatever the fuck the pronunciation is. And I don't like it. Does it feel nice? Oh god. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But it feels so good. And why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Falky. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Falky, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. What the fuck? I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. We've surpassed yonder. We've gone fucking psycho. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Falky. Monica! Natsuki! Someone! Please! Save me! There's a window. I have wings. I could probably fly. I just gotta awkwardly crawl over there with my little baggy legs and climb up and just jump. Tell me, Falky. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Ah! No! You're creepy! C. Is this just looping? What are you saying? Yuri, shut up! Is this supposed to happen? This is just looping. What the fuck do I do? Guys? Is there something I'm supposed to click on? The wound? Hand? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, always make the dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all my adorable, unique club members. Sari, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive, powerful punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And, of course, Monica, the leader of the Literature Club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend most time with me? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. What the fuck do I do? Oh my fucking god. I think she's broked. Promise to spend most time with me? Oh my fucking god. I've just been here this whole time. Oh my god. Okay. That's kind of sad. I must have been so traumatized by someone murdering themselves in front of me. I just sat here. Auto forward time. Oh, this is Sunday. Oh, yeah, yesterday was oh my god, we're just staying here the entire weekend. Holy shit. Oh my god, she's slowly decaying. Staring at a body for the weekend. Yeah. Okay, it's Monday now, I think. Come on. Is that it? Wait, is this just gonna happen for the rest of... Oh my god. Right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was pretty... Yeah! I don't know, that was a terrible scream. Ah! Yeah. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Falky, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Falky? Me? Just rocking back and forth. Terrified. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up for you, okay? Just give me a second. Wait, what? I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should take only a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Falky. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you call him. I'm talking to you, Falky. Now I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware of this. That this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. Monica's scary. Yeah. Ahaha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? You fucking bitch! You killed my waifu! Yeah, it's because she didn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I delete all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, You just kept spending more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. I just made her force you not to spend time with everyone else, and the whole time I barely got to talk to you. I gotta scratch my eye. Well, my eyelid. Something. I gotta scratch something near my eye. Not my eye. I'm not scratching my eyes out. What kind of cruel game is this, Falky? I feel like I should be the one asking you this. Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Falky. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And the worst of all, knowing that's what's really out in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Falky. And now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me, forever. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. Why did the world around me start to become more and more gray? More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Falky. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I've tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. It felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Falky, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Falky, will you go out with me? Shit! Fuck you! I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Falky. Funny part is, I mean that really, literally. Ha 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 ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. 9:51 p.m. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Falky. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. Okay, let me just, get comfortable in my seat. Okay. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your existence with the click of a button. Hey Monica, wanna see a cool trick? Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Ahahaha. Thankfully, it didn't come into that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oni. Monk. Knee. Onk. Onic. Nick. Zin. Hi again, Falky. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Falky. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you should know. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me, and my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle the crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of our pen, the lost finds our way. The world of infinite choices. Behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really want to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. I might maybe even delete my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't have to hide anything anymore. Good, it's still there. Are you to spend eternity together, Falky? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Wait, what? Hi everyone. What the fuck?! You leave my chat alone! Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. What the fuck? What the fuck? But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording without any warning? Guys? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Get the fuck away from me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you... Did I scare you? No. Haha, you're so cute. Anyway, Falky. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Holy shit, she's smart. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. I was expecting a jump scare. There was a jump scare. Sort of. It was kind of a terrible one. She knows she knows it's being recorded or it's being streamed. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. There it was, yeah. Oh. Now what? I could delete her character file. Right? Does she know how many viewers? No, I don't think she does. But she said hi. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most, probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly, but we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think it's science, psychology, and I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. Ah, yes, psychology, something I'm trying to figure out. I'll work on that. No promises I won't fuck up our generation, though. But for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. I'm gonna look up what I can do. I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game just gave me a route in the first place. I think I would end up forcing you onto my route anyways. It has less to do with me not having a route and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It's all lost its meaning once I found out it wasn't real. So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. I've always wondered, what is it about these characters' archetypes that people find so appealing anyways? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality just doesn't get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go away. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? Yes. I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. Like bats? I'm just saying it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving out just the cute stuff. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. You fucking bitch. Alright. Its concreted cuteness has no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. And again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Falky. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. I'm not human! That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh geez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff, and I deleted the other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. You keep mentioning that you're not sad about it, which makes me think that you are. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. Hold on, I'm reading. Okay. Alright. I know what to do now. Got it. Okay. You know what's kind of creepy? Even though I delete everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. That just means you're going crazy. Imagine if after someone you knew died, you just started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. Maybe I'm too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. And then I would ruin everything, and then that would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like on your end, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Falky. Bye, Monica. Bye. Delete. Bye, Monica! What's happening? Falky, what's happening to me? It hurts! Yeah, that's how the others felt when you killed them. It hurts so much. Help me, Falky! Please, hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Falky? Did you? Did you delete me? Bye. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I love you so much, Falky. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Thank you. Okay, you win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. You killed everyone. I just killed the monster. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. Good. This game sucked anyways. The moment I get a girlfriend, she dies. At this point, NSFW would be easier to explain if a dad in a fedora busted down the door and said, "Are you winning, son?" Yeah. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I will. You know what? I will. I just, yeah, I'll find a game for that at some point. Falky, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I didn't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Yeah, it's not love. You get it now. You understand. I've made up my mind. Falky. I know I said I deleted everyone else, but there was a kind of that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then Oh. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends and friend groups walking to school together. I was telling myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Falky! Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. Recently, we've picked up that habit again. Falky, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you've never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say aloud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. I don't think that's the right voice for Sayori, but fuck it. You guys are getting that voice. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Falky, have you decided to found a club to join yet? A club? I told you. I told you already. I'm really not. I start to say what I always do. That I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo! You meanie! Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I start to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sarah puts her mind on something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Falky! What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Huh? You said that so you're the Falky that Sayori's always talking about. God, their voices are so similar. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Falky. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri! No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Falky, don't tell me! That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. That was a terrible laugh. Well, if Sayori's happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate are used to make the ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs it first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a cup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Aren't you trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Falcon, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. My eye is itchy. Looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces around her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Heyo, the internet's weirdest girl. Hey! It's an honor to meet the internet's weirdest girl. I'm telling Are you winning, Falky? Yes, I am! I won! I can finally get a girlfriend! No homo. I should find it. Oh my god, I almost fell off my chair. I should find a dating. I mean, I have found a dating game with guys. Martel. Oh my god. Chang. Oh, okay, there's more. Chang. Oh my fucking god. Martel Changana. Gracia Valentina. Is it okay if I just call you Valentina? Yay, more people. Yes, more people, more friends. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Foreign world? What are you, an alien? Wearing human disguise? Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. I don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri! Well, about, the first thing you said. Oh, she's finally speaking up. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So, if Falky wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop her or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Falky? Maybe? Sensing tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new! I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's kind of the thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah! You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make it two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for you, Yuri. I have to read manga? Jeez! You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. She pops in, pops back out. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I'll look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Falky. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Aw, Falky! Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing! Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Hey, Falky, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already know you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. You know about that? That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Falky. I know how hard you try to make everything happy. I think this, like, kind of screen with, like, the heartbeat is actually my character scared. Doki. Oh my god. Tassian. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. I'm so sorry. Tassiana. Nowak? Saruman? 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 I'm gonna resist the urge to put a Lord of the Rings reference in there. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Uh-oh. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. No. Finally, I have the option to say no! Don't mind if I do. I mean, I was gonna date you until you did the whole creepy spiel. But what's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Whoa! It hurts! Ah! I'm sorry, I was wrong. Wait, what? Monica? Okay, who the fuck? Oh my god. For the love of God, I just want a waifu! How hard is it to just get some anime pussy? God. There is no happiness here after all. Well, time to delete the whole game! Goodbye, Sayori. Fuck. Goodbye, Falky. Fuck. Goodbye, Allergic Club. Fuck! Well, shit!
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff? And not really any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call
Monica just Thanos'd her, yeah.
reality?
You didn't get a waifu, but you lived. Yeah, and that's, to be honest, I prefer life over waifu. Wait, what? Wait, you're moving everything?
Leave you be.
Well, shit. Hey guys, what should I stream next time? I'm actually in the mood for streaming again tomorrow. This is my final goodbye to the literature club. I finally understand. Literature is truly a place where no happiness can be found. Well, fuck you! I don't. I mean, I do, but I, like, start, and then I fucking stop, and then I procrastinate for an absurd amount of time. But fuck you! Writing is it can make you happy! You're wrong! And you're wrong because, your argument is invalid because, I'm a bat. Yeah. Get off my screen, fruit fly! Where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continues to expose innocent minds to horrific reality, the reality that our worlds are not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you. Oh, that's what Sayori had! She experienced the same thing as Monica. She realized that she was in the game. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, I want to thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Huh. Laifu or waifu. Yeah. And that's it, I guess. You know what? I'm just gonna quickly... There is a game that I just thought of, like, you know, randomly. I got work tomorrow, so any input for the stream tomorrow is non-applicable. Okay. Well, for the new people here, if they're still here, let me just go to my library. But, also, I'm thinking that November will be RPG Maker month. If I can... I mean, when I say RPG Maker, I don't really have a clear-cut definition of, like, that's the most clear definition I have right now. So, okay, where is it? Oh, there is... Okay, so on itch.io, there's Chromatos that I want to check out, and How We Know We're Alive. So, I'm gonna have, like, probably a vote for that on my Discord server. So, yeah, if anybody's interested in having some input, if you're not already on my Discord server, just hop on. Everyone's welcome there. And, yeah, we'll hold a vote. Should be fun. I think Chromatos will be fun. I keep forgetting about how fun Chromatos would be. Okay, but that'll be it. So I'll just end the stream. Goodbye, everyone.